Welcome to another video. In this one we have the Little Jungle Cup remix, and it's the beginning of season 12. So, camera up lead. I did not want to get incinerated on my Shelmet, so I brought in Vigoroth, and I will get to the Body Slam, and then I would have farmed them down, but they swapped into Swampert. No big deal. Get to another Body Slam here, and it practically takes the Swampert out. The counters will finish it off, and I'm ahead of shield. So that's the beauty of the Vigoroth safe swap in Little Jungle Cup remix. And in comes a Shadow X-Cloud. They use their last shield, but because of that normal typing, I'm able to take it almost the whole way out with just the counters. So I bring in Shelmet. I have shields, so I might as well use them, and this Body Slam will finish off the game. New season, new rankings, but overall these battles were pretty good, and it actually is the full 25 battles for today because of just how fast the Little Jungle Cup battles go. So if you want to leave at any point, all I ask is that you hit that like button so the content can get out to more people. My videos have been kind of falling off a little bit lately, and I might try to reevaluate my strategy going forward. But into this match, they have Bug Buzz. I'm opting to just run Body Slam because I just got the end of season reward Stardust with my star piece on, and I don't really feel like wasting it all on 2 moving when it's not super necessary. Same with Vigoroth. Brick Break I don't think adds too much to this team, and Body Slam is just pretty spammy. So Gibble eats a couple charms and goes down. That's pretty much the only reason, one of the only reasons I run Wigglytuff on this team, because it just devours dragon types and dragon dark types, and dark types like Sharpedo. Later you'll see, well, I'll save that for later. But I actually get to the Play Rough on Wigglytuff. Not that I needed to throw it, but I decided to throw it anyway. Into the next match, Shelmet on Spearow. I'm just going to bring in Vigoroth because it's another match that Vigoroth does better than Shelmet, and they just surrender, so they probably didn't really commit to that battle anyway. But in comes an Onix, another safe swap Vigoroth, opportunity to shine, and they catch a Body Slam on Purloin. I don't really care. They shield it anyway, so I'm not really sure why they elected to swap into that matchup with dark typing, but this is just what you see in Go Battle League sometimes. So I will, as the battles progress, try to explain what I generally will do with this team. Onix's Vigoroth is my best answer, but I will bring in Wigglytuff if Vigoroth goes down, in this case, to finish it off. And they were running Heavy Slam, so I'm glad I shielded that. They bring in Chikorita, and I'm able to just charm down. I can shield this move, whatever it is, and finish this game off. This is 1.5 speed, so it's even a little bit faster than normal, but even if I had played these, or shoutcasted these battles at normal speed, it would still only be a 30-minute video. Only 30 minutes. I know, it's kind of funny. My normal videos are only 1 minute, but Squivit lead. They're running Body Slam, which I just decided to shield for whatever reason. But throw a Body Slam of my own. I'll shield up again because I'll get to this next Body Slam. And I actually decide to snipe with Vigoroth and save that energy for later. They come in with the Banneering, so they must not have a good answer to Vigoroth as another normal type. And see just how fast it goes down, and they bring in a Jigglypuff. So, not sure what the benefit of Jigglypuff over Wigglytuff is. I wouldn't recommend it, and it's probably going to be a decent investment of dust. I'm not sure how high Jigglypuff gets on its own without the XL candies, but into the next battle. Talonflame lead, this is awful for Shelmet, so I'm going to safe swap in Vigoroth. They're letting it go. This will be a body slam. We'll see if they shield it. They don't, and that takes out a Talonflame. So that's the beauty of Vigoroth being normal type instead of fighting, is it's a counter to flying types in some instances where you get the body slam off. They come in with Dwebble and shield. They farm down, but I get a good chunk of health. And now I can shield this Dwebble, whatever it throws. I'm not particularly well versed in the Little Cup meta as far as what every Pokemon knows move-wise. So sometimes I err on the caution and shield. Usually it doesn't matter because the game goes so fast that if you don't use your shield on every charge move, you end up losing the match or having a considerable disadvantage. But I'm going to Ice Beam this Onix, they shield, and so I decided to just come in with the Shelmet because it can get to a body slam pretty fast. Won't let them farm me down. And I can finish off this Dwebble, even though they're doing super effective. So next battle, Trevenant on the lead. Throw this body slam. See how much it does. They shield it, so I won't see how much it does, but we'll see the next one. And I decide to shield this up just in case it's a Shadow Ball. They throw the Seed Bomb, so it probably wouldn't have done too much to me, but I like to throw on the 5th infestation when I'm farming up a little bit, just so I can throw another move and then throw the second body slam because it's 3 infestations to 1 body slam. And in comes an Execute, which is a pretty favorable matchup for Shelmet. I actually got this shiny Shelmet as a GBL reward last season, so I was pretty stoked about that. It was after it was released at GoFest, and I didn't manage to snag it there. So, but in comes a Marshtomp, and they farm me down before I'm able to throw the body slam. But I still have Vigoroth and Wigglytuff, so no shields for me left or the opponent. I just barely survived the Surf and get off this body slam, which is huge because it chunks away so much. It more than chunked, it finished it off. And then Wigglytuff can come in and finish off the rest of the Trevenant. Whimsicott on the lead for my opponent. Pretty neutral lead. And they bring in an Obstagoon. So I actually come in with Vigoroth here because they're taking double super effective counter, so I knew I could farm it down before it got to a move and then throw this body slam at whatever came back in. They bring in Whimsicott, and they probably should have shielded that. That's the thing, you charge up to body slam so fast that people don't think to shield it because they aren't expecting it to do a lot of damage, but it really does. And they have a Scrafty, 3 charms, takes it out from full health. So like I said, that's the reason I have Wigglytuff on the team. It just makes the battles go so much faster when you're able to trap your opponent into a scenario. And the reason I'm not running it on the lead is for instances like this where you go up against a poison type on lead. So I'm not really too worried about Poison Fang, at least the first couple, because it doesn't do too much without the defense drop. But we'll see how much this body slam does if they don't shield. About a third, and I decide to catch with the Vigoroth, just so they don't get the benefit of compound interest with the Poison Fang's debuffing. And this Drifloon is actually a pretty hard answer to Vigoroth. I'm not hitting it with anything that's doing too much, so I'm just going to try and get whatever chunkage I can, and then bring in the next Pokemon and try and finish it off that way. So, but I actually, just because of how spammy Body Slam is, I actually am able to get it pretty low. And they're trying to farm me down. It's probably not a great idea. I think I come in with Wigglytuff, yeah, because the charms can take it out before they're able to throw too much energy. So they're throwing Ominous Wind, doesn't do too much because of that normal typing on Wigglytuff. And Nincada comes in. So Charm's doing pretty solid in neutral matchup. If I had known that was going to be a Night Slash, I probably could have let it go, but they come back in with the Nidoran, and they're going to face an Ice Beam. And they have no shields, so that's just one of the beauties of this team is you can spam Body Slam in the early game, get the shields. Even if they don't shield it at first, they will shield it eventually just because they have to. And then Wigglytuff, if it does get to a charge move, it can throw it and not have to worry about it getting shielded after spending like 30 seconds just trying to charge up to it. So, Emolga and Vigoroth charge up a little extra and throw this Body Slam, and I should be able to get to another one pretty quickly to take it out. I do. And we've got their shields, so we're up a shield again and still have 2 fully healthy Pokemon. Shelmet is a pretty good answer to the Execute, and I can throw a shield because we've got it. Come ahead with some extra energy. And they come in with Swinub. It's already pretty weak. Get the attack debuff with Icy Wind, but the Body Slam's still gonna hurt. And this is pretty much a game over. But good game to my opponent, and we'll watch this finish out. Alright, Wigglytuff on the lead. Staying for a little while because I don't have a super great answer to Wigglytuff. I mean, I have pretty much 3 neutral answers to Wigglytuff, so there's no point in me switching out. But they come in with Stunfisk, which is perfect because draw out the Stunfisk and then I can come in with my fighter, well, my counter user Vigoroth. Let the first Rock Slide go just to see how much it does. I knew it wasn't going to take me out. Showed the second one, and then I think I'm going to commit to the Farm Down and have all this energy to throw out whatever comes in. I have 2 Body Slams. I'm only going to get to throw 1 because I'm so low with the fast move going through every time with the new meta. And they shield, so I come back in with Shelmet, throw the Body Slam I have stored up there, and I'll be at another one in 1 more Infestation. So their shields are down. They come in with Steelix, so I decide to swap into Wigglytuff. And even though those charms are going to be resisted, I can still hopefully get to an Ice Beam and take it out with that. Probably another Psychic Fangs, I guess. Yeah, which that debuff is hurting a lot. But we get to the Ice Beam. Then their Wigglytuff will come back in, which is, you can just see the difference in the charms between my charms and theirs. And unfortunately, they were at a move, and they won CMP, I'm guessing, where it's just that 1-turn switch that lets them throw before I can get my Body Slam off. But it's not too bad to suffer a loss every now and then. Just shows you how you can improve your gameplay. So, learn from my mistakes if you're running this team. See what I'm doing wrong and then do the opposite. But I'd like to think for the most part, even without knowing all the move counts and super high level tactics, I think I handle the gameplay pretty well, at least well enough that you guys can follow along and run the team and have some success on your own. But it's early in the season, so it doesn't matter too much. As long as you're running a decent team, you're going to climb. You'll get your wins eventually, even if you don't get them all right away. And I believe from like rank 1 to 6, it doesn't even matter if you win. If you just play your sets, you'll rank up. So I did finally claim the Go Battle League research, so you'll see the notifications pop up. Swinub Bleed, I swap into Vigoroth right away. Get ahead on energy and pretty much regardless of what they switch in, it's pretty easy for Vigoroth to flip the mid game. Throw a Body Slam, and that's a Lombre deleted. And they come back in with the Swinub, realizing that it's game over. They top left, and we're into the next battle. So Houndour, Vigoroth comes in right away, and I'm glad I did because they have a Croagunk as well, so the Wigglytuff probably wouldn't have been a very good answer. Well, it would have done neutral damage with Charm because it's poison fighting typing, but shield the Brick Break, that was a good call on my part, and throw this Body Slam at Trico. They gotta shield something, so they'll probably shield this, and I'm hoping we can get another Body Slam off. Yep, just barely. So see if we get the last shield or if they let this go. They shield it, so I can come in with Shelmet and shield myself just in case they have something that would hurt me. Either way, it preserves the health on the Shelmet, and we'll see if this Body Slam gets me close enough. Even if not, I can probably come in with Wigglytuff and finish it out, but I don't need to. That's another joy of this team in this format, is a lot of times I win battles without even using my third Pokemon. So for all you people who don't like to see the Charm users, Rabid Thor, I'm talking to you. With this team, I try to avoid Charm unless I absolutely need it, or unless it's going to completely flip the game. So, but they come in with a Hippopotas to my Vigoroth, and it pretty much gets deleted. Throw a Body Slam at this Turtwig. They shield up, and I can come in with Shelmet, deal super effective damage with Infestation, and throw the Body Slams that I get to them. See if they shield this. They do. So I'm up 2 shields and health, and we're at 2 Pokemon apiece. So this is looking like a good game already. We'll see what they have in the back. Oh, it's the Swinub from before, so there's not much they can do to close this game out in their favor. But we'll throw the Body Slam, and that'll be a good game. Yeah, this is just the team. I was looking through the shinies I had saved up from before, and the Shelmet that I had. I wanted to at least power it up to 500 and build it for this, but I know people enjoy seeing the shinies more than other things, and shiny Shelmet's pretty cool, so decided to run that on the lead and see how it went, and paired it up with the Vigoroth and the Wigglytuff just because I thought that'd be a pretty solid backline. So if you ever want team building advice that's specific, you can either join my Discord or subscribe to my Patreon and talk to me there. I'd love to help you. The links will be in the description. The Discord is free, so there's no excuse not to join if you have Discord. So I hope to see some of you guys over there. Alright, so Shelmet versus Blitzel, pretty neutral. Just throw the Body Slams, and this should take me out, whatever it is. Discharge does enough to Shelmet to take me out, but I can Charm down, and we lost that one, so oh well. Now Dustox on the lead. This thing is bulky, and I don't really have a good answer to it. It is, what typing? Bug and Poison. So the Poison means it will resist the counters from Vigoroth, and it resists the Bug typing Infestation, and it has Sludge Bomb, so I definitely don't want to bring Wigglytuff into it. So we'll just play it out with Shelmet, throw these Body Slams as we get them. They're not shielding just because Dustox is bulky, but I believe they will shield eventually. So we'll see if they shield this up. They do. So even if they take us out, we should be able to clear the shields out and then farm down the rest of the way with whatever comes in next. So They opt to let it go, so they still are up a shield, but we have switch advantage. And I just decided to bring in Wigglytuff. You see what 2 charms did to that dino. So unless you're really quick on that swap, I mean, regardless, you're going to take 1 charm unless you foresee that the charmer's coming in. But this is pretty much a game over. Vigoroth can come in and just counter down. But this is the last battle of the day, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. Like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.